Hi, I'm your host Robert Klein, and this is Fight Japan. Today, we're on a journey to meet Manuel Tardits, who is a former champion in a very interesting martial art. This art is not from Japan or China or Brazil. It's from France, and it's called Savate.
You're like a bee, here, and then ping, boom.
Savate combines fencing-like moves, kicking techniques, and boxing into one intense martial art.
Kind of like soccer shoes.
Yeah.
One obvious way Savate is different than other striking arts is that in Savate you wear hard-soled shoes. These shoes completely amplify the range of kicks that are effective.
Hard surface and a hard bed and a hard toe. Yeah, it's like a kind of fencing. We kick very much with the end of the shoes, just like a point. Yeah. Okay. Same as the feet.
While toe kicks to the shin, thigh, liver, or solar plexus would be difficult with bare feet, they are quite effective with a hard-toe, hard-soled shoe.
But yeah, you have to think of your opponent. It's never a sport where you work alone. You use your opponent, a bit like Aikido.
So let's talk a little bit about the history of Savate.
Yeah.
So it started out as a street fighting technique.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It seems like it's borrowing something from fencing, no?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very much a light fencing style attack.
Yeah, fencing was also a French sport, traditional French sport. So it's a kind of mixture of guys from the street, whatever, no rules, you kick hard, you try to kill the guy. And fencing, which is kind of a noble thing, aristocratic, and you just hit the guy, the technique is important. So it's a mixture of being technique and being strong. So you see today you see it. We see the boots. We have we borrowed that from the English boxing. We call it English boxing. You call it boxing. We call it English boxing. We borrowed that from the boxing. At the beginning, we didn't use our hands that much. It was mainly the technique of the legs. A bit of the hands, but we went up as good as the boxing professional. Now we do use the same technique. Yeah. We're not allowed to go on forever like cut the guy like this. We have to stop. We have to use the legs. It has to be literally.
Okay, so you have to mix legs and punches. You can't get a boxer who just goes in there and uses his strength to overpower.
We're going to stop it. Move and stop again. It comes from the side. It can be front leg, rear leg. We use both legs, rear and front. We have 3 parties.
In Savate, there are very few power kicks. Instead, the kick gets used a lot like a jab.
On the body. If I kick him in the leg, it will be the same. Here.
Where do you like to kick on the leg? The side, the knee?
Yeah, usually we kick here. Because if you kick here, you mean hard punch here, the person cannot walk anymore. Or you kick the knee. Under doesn't mean that much. Or you want, if you kick under the knees, you can lose his balance. But you don't hit him hard. And the head kick, yeah, here. It's the same kick. Body, lower, and head.
So which opponent do you like? Do you like aggressive opponents?
I prefer the bullfight guy. The guy who goes towards me. A guy who is always going behind is the one who's never easy to touch or to catch. So it's usually it's a kind of draw. It's a draw. A bull is more easy to. Of course, it's harder. But it's much easier to control in a way.
While Manuel looks gentle, looks more deceiving. When Manuel is not punching his students too hard, he runs an architectural firm and he teaches architecture. Manuel came to Japan 20 years ago to pursue his dreams in architecture and is now a partner in his own firm. These are some of the buildings his firm has developed.
Think tank organization way of doing things here. They all gather here and work on the project all together. And then little by little I got more involved in the sport. And when I was something like 16, my trainer said, okay, you have to make a fight. No, I'm not really a fighter. It's about fight, but fight with a friend or fight with the other partners in the training, that's one thing. But then to go to the real fight, another guy wants to punch my face and destroy me. That's not really for me. No, you don't have to be afraid of anything. That's all right. There are rules. There's a referee. You don't have to fear anything. That was just bullshit, of course. But anyway, anything my profile. I don't want to be smashed. And then after 16, around 17 or 18, I found out that we were very good with legs, but not as good as we should be with the feet. So I started to, I should go to also to training sessions in boxing, which actually I didn't want. Because boxing was, that's funny to say, but for us boxing was something very violent. Because you more or less receive all the punches here. If I go there, how am I going to end up with my face? But then I went there, and we had a very nice trainer, which was a former professional French champion, and he had done some world level fights, again even the world champion, and he was really a guy who couldn't speak that much, but he was so sweet. I mean, he didn't want anyone to be hurt. This trainer said, okay, now Manuel, you have to go there. You're quite good, so I would like you to do a fight. I would like you to do some fight. No, well, I look at myself and say, I'm still alright. I don't want to go into this fight. No, there are rules, referee, and it's the same bullshit.
Manuel talks about his transition from practitioner to teacher.
So I didn't say anything about my past. I just arrived like one other guy. I'm French, so I've been doing sports for a while, so I'd like to join you. And then at the beginning was just like this. I was just doing my little training, and no one cared of me, and it was all right. But for this, one day they found out something in a newspaper, in an old newspaper, my name, and they found that I had these titles and all this boxing pass. And they come to me and say, okay, no way you train like this. You have to help us teaching. Okay, I can do that also. But once you train, you don't train yourself that much. But I mean, you have also to think of your age, and you have to. In some ways, it's also nice to give what you know to people. To pass it on. Yes, please.
Thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed Manuel's unique view on martial arts as much as I did. I'm your host, Robert Klein. See you next week.